Jmikola reporting live from the kitchen. This episode was just delivered to us this morning. Big surprise to me. Cynthia and E had ordered from Do Good Donuts 4 of these things, and these are the what are these guys? The honey, pumpkin chai, cinnamon.
Pumpkin chai, pumpkin spice chai.
Pumpkin spice chai. Am I allowed to have one of these? Yes? No? Can I try one? Can I try one?
Of course.
Okay. Just gonna cut into one of these. Emily did say we can, you could toast them up a little bit, but they were fried this morning. They look quite delicious. This is everything I want in a pumpkin spice latte without a cup. I don't know. Okay, that's delicious. Anyway, so these came out. As she loaded 4 of these, I thought that was the full order, but no. Cynthia also got 5 glazed donuts. So we got those, and you know what that means. We had to recreate the Taylor ham, egg, and cheese on the donut. So we've got in the oven here, we're gonna do it the right way. We've got a cast iron skillet coming up, and it's pretty ready. Let's get that on medium heat there. And we've also got the bacon press. Gotta get the bacon press to get that Taylor ham. I'm not gonna cut the ends. Usually you can cut 4 corners in there to keep it flat. In the oven, going in the oven soon, we've got some bagel bites. So that's gonna be about 12 minutes. I'll throw these in right now, because those might be ready later. But this is for Teacher's Cocktail Hour, the Mandarin Teacher Cocktail Hour. And let's crank open into the Taylor ham pork roll. I guess we'll start with that first. So we did finish this up last week. And so I was again, I was waiting at some point in the future. I knew I was gonna make this, but I didn't know it would be today. Okay, let's go right down. And remember to use your glove when you got this. You don't want to burn yourself. That's going to be bad times. Do we want some oil or butter in this? I don't know. Maybe just a smidge of butter. We're definitely going to use some butter for the eggs. I'll say that much. The ham is going to bring its own fat to the table. I'm still going over the little kid's cold there. Let's move this around. And we need some more butter, and that pan is piping hot. So I'm going to make sure I am always using a towel around that. And let's throw this guy around here. Let's get this guy slopping around. Well, we're going to double up, triple up. And let's get all that butter going. It is ready. Okay, we're going to throw in, we're doing 2 sandwiches here. This is kind of inspired by the Luther burger. So let's get one of these on. And that is ready to go. 1, 2, 3 more. Here we go. 2, 3, and 4. Throw this back in the fridge, and that will be a weekend breakfast treat. And let's go back right to the Emerald Lagasse bacon press. We do have bacon. It's in here somewhere. It's always have bacon in the freezer. It's rock hard. This wasn't happening. I thought maybe we'd do one of each. But logistics aside, also looking forward to the Beecher's mac cheese. I don't know, that was just in the freezer aisle as I popped into Acme to grab a few things. Let's see how let's move these over and see, it's gonna curl up like that, that's fine. That typically happens. And let's get over to this side, push those down. And we're not gonna leave it on here too much. I do wanna get some char, so I'm gonna crank it up to about halfway. We've got 2 eggs. I like the Costco organic brown, brown and white, probably no difference. Gotta hand it to Costco, when the egg prices were rising, in the past year, Costco kind of kept things in check. I don't think 2 dozen ever went higher than $6.99. And let's get these guys. We'll crank it up a little more. You're gonna want that. Is it the Maillard reaction? You get the kind of the crust on the outside of the meat. Maybe. Shout out to Ron Batista. We went over to Uncle Milton's Cafe this morning after preschool drop off. He had a dad's game of soccer to play, but we had the carnitas egg and cheese sandwich there with Mr. Milton. Doesn't make his own pupusas anymore. There's a lovely lady in Union City that brings him in on the weekends, so we should go back there and try that. But with his breakfast sandwich, asked me if I wanted the sauce on it, and I am glad that I took him up on that offer. It was a really good roll, probably one of the best breakfast sandwich rolls in Hoboken. And I noticed, I believe he doesn't have Taylor ham on the menu, but the Pernil breakfast sandwich there was a delight. So if you're in the area of 12th and Jefferson, mosey on over to Uncle Milton's Cafe. And those of us loyal viewers will remember that Imran Morali once basked in the pride flag last June in 2022 there. And that's still there. Somebody tried to burn it down, but they put a new one there. And oh, there we go. So that's just flip this over. Oh, okay. This is good, Chris. This is what you're not getting in a non-stick pan here, and this is kind of why I wanted to break out the cast iron. Let's get this in here. And these I'm gonna get them hot, get a little crust on them, and then take them off because we're gonna be throwing the eggs right into this pan. And we're gonna need some. But we also got stuffed mushrooms going here. This is for Itai's. He's got a Magic the Gathering cube going on tomorrow. If you're over in the Grimaldi's area on Washington Street. And we're gonna need some pepper and maybe a little bit of salt. We'll take some of this really old Florida Cell salt, but we don't get a chance to use this. Or no, perhaps let's do Andy Nee. Shout out to Andy Nee. Gave us some Vestfisked Flogusol, Handgurt, from the Saltworks. This is, I believe, Icelandic. So we'll use some of that, some volcanic salt there. And this is probably still pretty hot. Yep. And you've got, see, when you've got the hot, a lot of times when you're using a bacon press, you want to make sure that also gets up the temperature because you're going to want to keep it on both sides here. You're not just going to want to have it one-sided. It's going to continue to cook from both sides. And let's toss this over. That's pretty good. We'll do this a little bit more. Crank it up a little bit higher. And it is going to spend some time. I'm thinking maybe this guy's a little light here. This guy on the left here. So maybe I just flip him over again one more time. Yeah, okay. So the other side, you just want to get a nice even sear on this. And some of these guys are done. So I'm going to move them off to the side here. And now the donut, we're actually going to do the donut next. Because I do want to have that ready to go. So we're going to take this out. I'm going to grab one more plate. So resting plate for that. And now for the donut, we're going to lower this on the heat. And we're just going to get a little toast here. I'm going to bring the donut over here. And let's see if I can just move this over here. And we'll try and see if we could switch into 1X mode. I don't know if that would catch this. There we go. And you kind of got it there, so see if this is in frame. And yeah, we've got it here. All right, so there is the glazed donuts, and these are little puffy guys. I like them. We're just going to try and cut through the middle. I'm going to bust out a much better knife for this. We're going to go for the, what is this? We've had this on the Mercer bread knife. Shout out to Yuri Rusko. Sold me on this. And we're just going to, it's going to cut right through just like butter. And this is what you want. So this is, Emily does a yeast donut, and this is exactly what you want for this. You don't want cakey donuts. It would not, like, this is really going to form a great bun here. Okay, we're going to crank this up now a little bit higher. And now I'm going to break out the non-stick, little non-stick spatula here. This used to be OXO before it was, no, it's Dioro. We got a lot of OXO supplies here. But I'm not a brand whore for OXO. They have some good stuff, and they have some things that are not necessarily. There's probably other better options or more competitive options. We're going to put these right down, and you should. Yep, that's what you want to hear. A little bit sizzle. So we're going to zoom back in, and let's see these guys cook up a little bit. A little butter on there, and these are going to start melting pretty hard. I think the glazed will probably start coming off. So you want to keep an eye on them. You don't want to get them too melted. This is going to be a messy sandwich though, so if you're thinking you're going to have this on the go as you make your way to your car for your long commute into West Jersey, you're out of your mind. Please eat this in a kitchen and then wash your hands. Let's flip these over, see what's going on there. Just a little bit of char. We can do the backs a little bit. That's what I want to see. That's a good one. So this is the hot spot in the pan. This is not a Lodge pan. I don't know what this is, but sugar gets really hot. Watch out for that. That sugar gets really hot. Okay. Toss the edge. And okay. All right. Keep these in here. And I'm gonna get the butter ready going for the eggs. We got whatever's left of the. We got some Kerrygold ready to go from Costco. And I got some unsalted. Still here. I'm just gonna throw that in and throw that around the pan. And cast iron still very hot. And mosey this around, all the way around. Okay. And can we get that butter in the middle? Yes, we can. Yes, we can, Obama. All right, this is coming off very shortly. These guys will be ready to go. We got a good crust on there. Get ready to go. And I forgot who was with who, but that's fine. Just throw your keys in the bowl, go home with somebody. And here we are. That's going to be a nice one right there. Okay, get that ready to go. And now the eggs are going in. The eggs are going in. We got enough butter in the pan here. We got some salt ready to go as well. This, we're just going to crack them right in there. Cook them quick. Running yolks. Don't forget the compost. Whoop. That's there. That's 2. Already got a broken yolk there. That is okay. Crack it up with a little salt. Just a wee bit, just a wee bit. Finish it with a little bit at the end. A little bit of cracked black pepper here. Shout out to our laundry room. Someone left this behind. Happy to put it to good use. Give it a second life. So now this is, we're just going to kind of cut all the way around here. It's going to be a good one. And now this guy, I'll try and flip this over. Let's see what we can do. This 1, 2, oh. This is not my forte. I could never work in an actual kitchen. Okay. And if you're on our cast iron on Reddit, I did not pass the slidey eggs test. I'm sorry. Let's line these guys up here. And I tend to like a little ketchup on mine. Do we have 2 packets that are actually room temp? That is the question. I don't know. One of the benefits of having packets is that you can leave them out. Not everyone likes a little ketchup, but we'll go for the, this is a special event. Let's go for some new states here. What do we got here? We still got Colorado, a lot of Colorados from this. This is why I couldn't win that contest from that other episode. Okay, so we'll just go with some Colorado ketchup here. Leave this out in reserve. And I think these eggs are ready to go. We're gonna plate these guys up. Oh, cheese! We forgot the cheese. Okay, where's the cheese coming up? Right now, I'm sorry. Terribly, terribly sorry. We're gonna put 2 of these guys. This is going right down there. Put that on top. Can't believe I forgot the cheese. Oh my gosh. Okay, throw that right there. And we got the cheddar, frequently used for Emma's lunch. This is coming out. 2 more slices here. Always on sale, lasts pretty long. Also get it from the deli, that's fine. 1 and 2. And now to melt this, at this point I'm realizing it has been approximately 12 minutes. That means the bagel bites are almost done. Let's take a peek at those. Those are still going. We'll leave those in there a little bit longer. And now for the cheese, I'm kind of at a loss for what to do. Maybe I can kind of do this. I could do a bowl. I guess we could do a bowl. Let's cover it with a bowl. See how that works. And perhaps pour some water on the side. This would be a mistake, but... Oh, there we go. Eat that, and then put the dome on it. And let's melt that cheese. Okay. Not how I expected to do this, but we'll make it work. And then we've got the buns ready to go here. Ketchup is ready to go. We're going to move it over to the counter soon. Okay. Give it a peek to see how long this goes. This is going to, oh, that's already hot. So you're going to want, this is a 2-minute job here. Let's see how the cheese is going. Whoop. There we go. Cheese is ready to go. All right, and now we are lift off. Let's get one of these guys into the bun. Bingo. Okay. Excellent. Really picked up a lot of the goodness there. Top these guys off. And we got some, all those Cragleys up there. Take care of that later. Off camera, I'm not going to shame myself here and go after this. Let's turn off the fire. Push this off to the side. And let's bring it around. Okay. Come over here. You want a bite of this, Cynthia?
Oh, sure.
Okay, coming over. Whoa, there we go. Slight. There we go. Zoom in right there. Okay. So we've got, would you like ketchup on yours?
No.
No ketchup on yours? Okay, we're going, just gonna do a little bit on my, I'll do a little bit on one side for me. And I'll just put that right there. Do this. We'll just cut right into this. Immersive bread knife. Here we go.
Oh, they look really good.
And I'm just gonna take away shot there. That looks pretty delicious. And I'll do mine as well. And this one's still runny. That's the runny one. So if you want one runny, one non-runny, you got it. I don't think these are gonna make it for the teachers, but let's bite into this. Feel free to take a bite. Oh, that donut plays very nicely.
Oh, that's really good.
The sweetness.
Sweet and savory. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Dip in some of that. There. This is the Taylor ham, egg, and cheese on a Do Good donut glaze, brown butter glaze.
It's yummy.
Thank you, Emily Wirt, for delivering. Thank you, Cynthia Nee, for ordering way too many donuts. And thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'm going to get back to these stuffed mushrooms. Bye-bye.